We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And the Pistons start out with the ball. Passed along. Here's Livingston taking a look at Detroit. I can sense this arena is filled with excitement. Their team is one game away from the NBA Finals.
It's such a slim lead. Keep in mind, if they lose, they'll have to play a Game 7 on the road. So it's crucial to handle their business at home.
Here's the captain. Here's Westbrook. Well-placed jumper from the...
Trouble. A pretty clean look for mid-range, and he'll knock those down.
Pass to Tripucka. Pistons passing it around. 6 to shoot. Thomas, that's good.
Yeah, the jump shot of Thomas, cash money. Boy, it's nice seeing him knock down that mid-range jumper.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's McCormick. Buries it down low.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Right wing. Passed along. Outside Thomas. Here's Tripucka. Back to Thomas. And here's Lambeer. Rebounded by the captain.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the left wing, here's Tripucka. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Pass to Livingston. To the left side wing. Here's Long. Here's Tripucka. Shot clock at 6. Over Westbrook. The shot by Tripucka, no good. Here's the captain. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The captain's got 5.
Slowly but surely, building out this lead a little more.
And the opposition better up their play as well if they want to avoid this getting out of hand.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Willis ejecting for Livingston.
Number 4, Willis.
And Thomas has it in the corner. And again for 3.
He's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Takes the 3. The captain with the bucket. 8 points for him.
One of the best ways to respond to a trifecta, knock down one of your own.
You fight fire with fire. Match him up.
The 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
You know, if we're truthful, last game was just a bad one for them.
And it wasn't just the offense or defense. It was everything.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 5. Here's Thomas. Got a hand on it. And they hit it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming on the floor for your Pistons.
Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. The captain with the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pistons. 9-point game. That's to Lambeer. Johnson surveying the floor. Now, here's Willis. He's covered by Westbrook. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's tipped. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Thomas. The captain lays it up and banks it in. The captain's got 12 in the game.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it.
That's how you stop the easy shot, by playing assertive but clean defense.
Escalambier. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Puts up a deep three. That one, no good. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up 11. We've got... And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I thought they did a nice job denying shots and setting a high standard for their defensive effort. A really good start at that end of the floor.
What a way to open up a game. Absolutely putting the offense on notice and shutting them down.
Matthews passes to Willis. Back to Matthews. It's deflected.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
And then Thomas with the dunk.
I love the way he got right to the rim, all the way to the basket. Didn't settle that time.
Running the floor and just doing an excellent job out-hustling everyone else.
Matthews into the lane. Pass to Tripucka. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Tripucka's got his first 2 points. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Richardson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so he makes both from the line.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here is Matthews. Nothing on the board. Sends it right off the glass. Here's the captain. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The captain's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Johnson outside. Right side Matthews. Shot clock at 5. No coverage that time. The kick out to Ainge. Off target from three-point range.
That's what they wanted there on offense. He missed that one, but coach has to love the look they got.
Absolutely loving what I'm seeing right there.
Wow, a slam with an exclamation point.
They're cutting into this lead.
The captain passes to Thomas. Here's the captain. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. 21 points for the captain.
And that's good offense. Anytime you get this close inside, you like your chances.
And the basket by Johnson.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Need to do a better job of closing out.
Here's the captain. He's covered by Matthews. Inside. Here's the captain. Another shot. A nice shot by McCormick. McCormick's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I tell you, his vision has been outstanding in this one. Finding many opportunities to create for his team.
This is how you run an offense. Moving the ball and rewarding ready shooters.
Here's Richardson. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's the captain. 21 points in the game. Here's Ainge. That 3 off the mark. Johnson against Ainge. Johnson's shot is off. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Westbrook. Hits the close range jumper.
Assistant, Number
Pistons
51.
trail by 18. Here's Matthews. Trapuka passes to Matthews. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Trapuka. Over Westbrook. That's short off the rim.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Pass to McCormick. Here's Ainge. Ah, that buzzer beater! Oh, what a shot!
Wow! What a finish! Count that up!
Stepping up to the moment. Huge points.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blow. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
All through the first half of play, he was fantastic from range. Totally dialed in.
His touch really has been exceptional. And now his team is working to keep finding him those three-point shots.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. The captain's got 23.
Outstanding effort and performance here, especially when you factor in they're on the road.
So difficult to win games away from home. And they're not just up, they're in control.
Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's Thomas with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
Pass to Trapuka. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Here's Thomas. Westbrook pulls it in.
You don't get a lot of those chances. He's going to want that shot back.
The captain, McCormick, passes to the captain. To the inside. Outside Thomas. The three ball. The shot. No good. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Trapuka. With the putback.
Inflicting major damage on the offensive boards.
Here's the captain. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Long. Great touch on the 16-footer. Long's got his first bucket of the night. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the captain.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
He's found a groove, and his team is just loving it.
Here's Thomas. He has 7. Floats one up. Count it. Good. Thomas got 9 points.
Sweet little floater shot by Thomas. Can't get all the way inside, so he just marks it up and in.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, it was pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Long. Here's Trapuka. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Long. Now here's Thomas. Here he goes. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lambier. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got 8 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Westbrook. A three-pointer, no good. Pistons have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Trapuka gets it to go.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
He's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's the captain, Thomas, covering. And there it is for him. And that's 31 points for the captain.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yeah, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence. He's doing everything he can to carry this team. But even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
And for a guard, the vertical he has is off the charts.
Oh, man, does this guy love taking flight or what? So fun to watch.
And the crowd gets a kick out of seeing someone at his position hammer it home.
It's up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. 36 points for the captain.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Pass to Long. Here's Trapuka. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Long. Shoots over Ainge, and there's another one for the Pistons.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
And finished off by Westbrook.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Trapuka. Here's Long. Count that one. Long's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
The kick out to Westbrook. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Matthews. Johnson right side. Back to Matthews. Here's Trapuka. Lock at 6. Back to Matthews. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A nice find by Trapuka, making the effort to get another guy set up.
Trips down the 360 jam.
I can't believe what I just saw. What did I just see? Oh, my.
I don't know, but it was something special, and I cannot get it out of my brain.
You don't see many in-game dunks that look like that.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The captain passes to Thomas. There's the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Here's Trapuka. He's covered by Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint. You see why they lean on him night in and night out.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Puts one up from 19. Matthews, no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but That's not really his shot.
The captain passes to Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The defense showed no fight right there, allowing him to get deep positioning.
When you let someone get that close to the rim, you at least need to front them and deny the entry pass.
Pass to Tripucka. Matthews, no one around him, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They played a pretty complete game.
Matthews passes to Willis. To the right side. Matthews up top. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Good on the bucket.
Great job reading the D to find the open man there.
Gotten the three-point bud tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Thomas passes to the captain. And here's Westbrook. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, I love how they attack there. Get it inside, add 2 more.
Johnson outside. Matthews up top. 6 on the shot clock. Tripucka passes to Matthews. That one drops for him.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here's the captain. The three-pointer is right on target. The captain's got 43 points.
Three-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
Johnson outside. They double-team Johnson. Stolen away. Here's the captain, and he jams it with authority.
Flying up high, what a move.
You're right, Clark. The elevation.
Incredible.
I almost thought he was getting too much air.
Pass to Tripucka. Over Westbrook. McCormick with the rebound. 43's down it goes.
Take that rack down.
What a slam.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
How quiet is this arena? It's like the mute button was turned on in here.
I think the fans are a bit shocked. This squad got run out of the gym.
Now here's Matthews. Guarded closely. Clark, no need to shoot. This one is done.
Oh! I'm loving it.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the second.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selections.
That's tipped. Here's the captain. Good. That's another bucket.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K